All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Call law, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to appreciate truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, as the title reads, the end is manifest. Okay, and what that means is in the book of Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, the 5th verse, basically what sparked all this video is the trending topic, what have you, is all the things that's happening at the U.S., well, actually across the world, the college university campuses, man, as far with all these protests and all of these uproars among the people, especially among young people, because not just young people, all people, because a lot of the citizens in the world have a problem with this war going on with the small hats and the Palestinians. Okay, they have, and especially in America, because America is the #1 country funding the small hats and assisting to fund the small hats. You know what I'm saying? With funds and military aid. And here it is, you got the United States of America, presently, citizens or what have you, damn near in dire straits, struggling to survive, man, pay their bills and what have you, all those things, man. While you had this government sending money over there to the small hats while they slaughter and pillage those Palestinians, which don't belong to neither one of them anyway, but that's another story. But here it is. This is what the Lord said was going to be happening in the last days. And remember, the Lord said, what? The third woe coming quickly. So what we're living in the process of the beast system and the third woe, which are all inclined with the last day prophecies. And this is not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. What did the Lord say? Well, these are the beginning of sorrows, man. And what did the Lord, and the Lord had his prophets out here for years, for decades, warning of these things to come out of the same very scripture that we still read to this day in 2024. And now it's actually physically manifesting so much to where like now we're just reporting and filtering the events that's happening with the scriptures that was also prophesied about before it started happening. Before, because like people say, oh, it's been war going on, it's this going on, but not to this magnitude. It's different now. It's a different feel now because now we're in the last days. Yeah, we had years where these things were happening. Now we're at the end. Because now the end is manifest. Now we're at the point to where we're about to come into the war that's going to end all wars. We're going to come to the, basically, first and foremost, we're coming to the point where Jacob's captivity is about to be brought back. And those curses are going to be put on his enemies. Okay, but I'm reading this article real quick, then I'm going to get the scriptures. And Lord willing to be edifying. Because, I wanted to do this video a couple days ago, but, I didn't get a chance to, but now it's on, man, because it's all gonna keep going on, man. This is all gonna keep going on. So real quick, it's a map. This is from CNN Business. It's a map. It says where university protesters have been arrested across the United States. It says campus protests where arrests have been made since April 18th, and I believe it's what, May 3rd. Oh. Fuck. What the fuck did it go? Hold up. Okay, here we go. So it's a map real quick, and I'm gonna get the article. So it says, we have Emerson, I guess these are the university names, Emerson, Northeastern, Dartmouth, Yale, Columbia, NYU, Indiana University, Washington University, Virginia Tech, University of Texas at Austin, Arizona State, USC, and UCLA. And you could throw Rutgers in there because Rutgers just had some stuff, and they actually said at Rutgers where they postponed the finals exams because remember, it's about to be the end of the school year, which is also ironic when these things started happening towards the end of the school year. So we're going to see how it goes after the school year is over. Because once the school year ends, the war is going to continue over there. And the funding and all of the assistance that America is giving the smarts is going to continue. Okay? So it's and this is schools with 45 or more total arrests are labeled. So these all the universities I just read where there were 45 or more arrests made. Now this all stems since April 18th. And this stems from something that started October 7th of last year. So when October 7th of this year comes, it's going to be a whole year of this going on. And look how much the world is going into shambles because of it. And you think that it's somehow going to get better? Nah. So what we got here? So this is from CNN Business, like I said. So it says, So it says at least 30 arrests at Portland State University as scene remains active, police say. Now this is 5 hours 41 minutes ago, because this is from May 2nd. So this is from yesterday. I'm gonna read a couple. So it says at least 30 people were arrested Thursday at Portland State University, where law enforcement was working to clear a library occupied by protesters, according to authorities. Arrests were made in a park and at the library, where some people broke back into the building after police left, the Portland Police Bureau told CNN. So you got people breaking in college, university libraries and shit. This is the first I ever seen, and I don't remember like when it's ever happened in my lifetime. You know, because I'm pretty sure there's been protests and whatnot, but never to this magnitude and it's just this quick. On top of all these protests, you got all these not natural disasters. You got YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM visiting the earth with the weather elements, man. Flooding in Texas, flooding in Kenya, flooding in Dubai, earthquakes. These are all in the scripture. These are all in the prophecies. These are all in the last days that the Lord said these things were going to be happening upon his return. And all this is, what? Remember, think about it, over the last 4 years, right? You had a pestilence, C-19. No, excuse me, you had a plague, C-19. You had a pestilence. You had them lanternflies and these other bugs and cicadas they talking about. What else you had? You had famines. Farm people being affected. You had the war. The war started in the Russian Ukraine. That started in I believe 2021, 2022. That's been going on for a couple years. So you got all, and on top of that, and in the midst of all this, now you got this CBDC. Now you got the beast system coming. So these are all, these prophets are rolling. The Lord said, what, your salvation nearer than ye believed. Because in the course of all this time, the last few years, and then the last few months, look how much has happened. So that this country has gone to shit. And then you got all the people mad at the governments. Especially the governments that's supporting the small hats and what's going on with the Palestinians. And you heard what Biden said. Biden, they asked him, so does the protests and all what's happening change your whatever policy on the region? He said no. So this is not going to stop. This is going to continue. So it said after a group of protesters departed from a peaceful First Amendment gathering unlawfully entered the campus building on Monday, the PBB has been working, I guess Portland Police Department has been working in partnership with city leaders, other municipal boroughs, the Multnomah County District Attorney's Office, and Portland State University to ensure a safe resolution. But the resolution, they already said what they want. They said to stop sending money over to the small hats. So obviously, if they're not going to stop, that means the protests are not going to stop. You got these other protesters. They're just saying they want the colleges and these businesses to stop being affiliated with the small hats. So that goes into what? You being greatly despised now, Esau, especially you, Amalek. You being despised by your own. You got actually fake J's protesting. So are they anti-S too? So okay, that was Portland. And now you got Columbia. I'm gonna just read a couple of each. So now you got Columbia. So it said inside the makeshift newsroom that covered Columbia's historic crackdown. It says over the past week, student journalists have been working around the clock from a makeshift newsroom inside Columbia University. Due to the school's strict lockdown, they were the only media allowed on campus on April 30th as police massed outside. Palestinian journalist Samad Kohler was one of them. And I would go to the, here's what we know about the arrest at campus protests in New York City on Tuesday night. So it said on Tuesday night, authorities arrested 282 people at Tuesday's pro-Palestinian protests at Columbia University and the City College of New York, according to the New York Police Department. Of the 112 people arrested at Columbia, 32 or 29% were not affiliated with the university. According to the NYPD, according to an NYPD official, at the City College of New York, 102 or 60% of the 170 people arrested were not affiliated with the college. So you have 60% of the people are not even college students, not even affiliated with the college, it says. So that goes to show what time we on. So it says at Columbia, dozens of protesters entered the university's Hamilton Hall on Tuesday and barricaded themselves inside before the university asked for the NYPD's assistance. That was Tuesday. That was Tuesday this week. It's Friday now. And the protests are not going to stop. You know why the protests are not going to stop? Because the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, don't want it to stop. This is going to continue. This is going to get, and it actually is going to get worse. So it said these individuals could be charged with burglary in the 3rd degree, criminal mischief, and trespassing. NYPD Deputy Commissioner Kaz Daugherty said, protesters in the encampments outside could be charged with trespassing and disorderly conduct, he said. But on Thursday, a spokesperson for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office said that 46 people arrested inside the Hamilton Hall have so far only been charged with 1 count of trespassing. 74 people were arraigned Wednesday night and Thursday in connection to the Tuesday events at both schools, the Manhattan DA said. At least 6 people were arrested on burglary charges related to the protests, according to another NYPD official. Burglary charges. Now you talk about people taking stuff. And now here we got here, University of Pennsylvania asked for more police resources. So this is getting bad, and it's all stemming from what, April 18th. So only what, a couple weeks, the mid to end of April, and it's been going daily. This has been going daily. It's not like they it's been every day since then probably. At more than one college university, it's been at least 30. They said 30 universities, and then you have worldwide protests going on off of this one thing going on with them small hats. Talk about being greatly despised, Esau, Edom, Amalek. Even now, your own people are despised, your own citizens, man. You got people protesting over there in the land now against it. So how is this going to end? It's going to get nuclear, and they also have to bring in the MOTB, because ultimately these devils want to get shit so bad. Order ab KO, they want to get things so bad to where they're going to usher in this new system. And if you don't comply, you're going to be what? Thrown into concentration camps, thrown into FEMA camps. That's what you think. What do you think all this stuff is for? This is all planned. This is all strategically designed, but ultimately designed by who? YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, because the Lord said what? I work on the minds of the kings. The Lord is having these devils do these things, man. The Lord said he controls both sides of the coin, good and evil. So it says 8 days after a pro-Palestinian encampment was set up in the center of the University of Pennsylvania, the Ivy League school has written a letter to the Philadelphia mayor's office asking for more police resources, a school spokesperson told CNN on Thursday. But hold up, these are peaceful protests though. It's not like these people are being violent. Now they said the thing about the burglary, whatever, but it's, for the most part, these things have been peaceful. But no, they don't want you to speak against what's going on, and that's what the government is doing. But that's why YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI got to get these devils soon, man. Because if he didn't, no flesh should be saved. Look, these are at college campuses. This is supposed to be a place of education. It's a place where people are supposed to feel safe. But just in the course of a few weeks, from something that happened a few months ago, now look at the state of this world, man. Look at the state of this country. Call Allah YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI for doing this, man. It's about damn time, man. These are the things that the prophets warned the world of, man. This is what the YAHAWASHI warned. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, uproars among the people. These are all in the prophecies. And you got people, when you go in these comments, you have more and more people mentioning these are the last days that the Bible spoke of. The Lord said, well, I will put my spirit upon all flesh. It's all going to shit now, man. And there's nothing you could do about it, Esau. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you can get anybody to do. None of you heathens going to rule after this, man. We got next. Look at this. You got Max Men, some displaying pro-small hat messages, attacked UCLA protest encampment for hours, video shows. Man, that was just a couple days ago, man. I saw that video, man. You got these pro-small hat people attacking the peaceful protesters, man. You attacking a bunch of students. And you got people that's not even affiliated with none of these universities. They're just there for the mayhem. Because the Lord is what? He's riling up the spirits, man. He's riling up this war. The sedition among men. This is what the Lord spoke of. These are things that happen in the last days. And I'm going to get the scriptures, man. But I want to bring out a little more of this article. So Columbia University, UCLA, what other colleges mentioned? Oh, that's UCLA again. Portland State University got read on that. What other universities? See that? Yeah, man. So like, hey, if you want to look it up, hey, man, it's plenty of news coverage on all the universities that is happening, and just stay tuned, man. Today is another day. Okay, but I'm gonna get the scriptures. Now, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9. I'm gonna start at the top, and it reads: He then answered me and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Verse 2. This is I believe this is the angel speaking to Esdras. Yeah. Yeah, this is an angel speaking to Esdras still, I believe. I think it's Uriel. I mean, Uriah. Okay, so 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 2, and it reads, Then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth, visit the world which he had made. Which he made. So this is what? YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI visiting the earth which he had made. The planet. This is what the Lord told, what Lord had the angel tell Esdras, man. And now he got the prophets telling the world. These things were written aforetime for our learning. I'm going to read that again, man. Start from the top. 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. Now, keep in mind, was it May 3rd, 2024? Esdras wrote this how long ago? That didn't happen in his lifetime. He saw these things too. He saw the future. He saw they saw these things, man. So 2nd Esdras chapter 9, verse 1, it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3. Therefore, here's a good point. Therefore, verse 3, it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes. Just had an earthquake in New Jersey not too long ago, a state that doesn't experience earthquakes like that. New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. This is not an earthquake-prone area. So he said, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Uproars in the people in the world. America, UK, Jordan, Israel, France, all these countries, and uproars for more than one thing. This is just for the whole thing going on in the war. You still got, remember the farmers were protesting months ago. You got a lot of uproars among the people for many, many numerous reasons. And that's what the Lord said. What? You shall know that this is the very same time that the Most High will visit the world which he made. And now he's about to destroy Esau's kingdom, man. Hold up. That's this chapter. No, excuse me. That's 6 and 9. Salakia. But that's the same book, 2nd Esdras. Oh, so continuing on, it reads, it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, and endings and effects and signs. Oh, excuse me. I misread. It says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. What did the Lord say? I declare the end from the beginning. Thus saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. This was declared from the very beginning, man. And now it's just playing out. This ain't nothing unscheduled by the Most High, man. This is all according to his plan. And now the world we're just living it out. Who is the Lord? Who is YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI? The Father of spirits. The Father of lights. The creator of all things. Earth and the heavens. Are you serious? There's no other God. There's only YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, the one true living God. Because that's the only God that's telling about what's happening before it happened. Prophecy. No other religion, no other doctrine has prophecy, man. Because if they did, they wouldn't be wilding right now, man. If Allah had the prophecies, don't you think the so-called Muslims would not be surprised about this? No, but the Lord said, what? I control the kings, the minds of the kings, man. All nations. Matter of fact, real quick, I'm going to come back to that. Got to get my favorite. People want to talk like they talk some jazz. So it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 5, and it reads, Thus saith God, the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. He that created the heavens and stretched them out. So the heavens all around us, above us, and stretched them out. He that spread forth the earth which we are in, and that which cometh out of it. He that giveth breath unto the people upon it. So aren't all these people that follow all these other religions, these false gods, aren't they people? Wouldn't they be considered people, humans? It says, he that giveth breath unto the people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. So not just man, all these beings, every creature. You were saying? Who is the one true living God? The Lord said, I am. And if there was another God, where is he at? Where are they at? And you got people talking about this female goddesses. Where are they at? Where are the ones where the other gods that have control over life and death, like YAHAWASHI said he has, that was given to him from the Father Yahweh? I haven't seen him yet. As a matter of fact, then the Lord said, I killeth and maketh alive. So who are a bunch of Muslims out there in Palestine right now? Wouldn't they be crying out to Allah? I remember we was camping a couple weeks ago. Some kid from Morocco came, and I asked him. We asked him, so like, yo, where's the prophecies at for these other Islam or these other religions? And first and foremost, all the things happen over there right now with the Palestinians, right? If Allah was the true God, why is he not saving them? And you know what he said? That's a good question. He paused for a little bit, and then he said, that's a good question. I know it's a good question. You know why? But what's the answer? Where are these gods? Where's Buddha at? Didn't China just get hit with a major earthquake? Didn't the Lord just say in 2 Esdras the 9th chapter, earthquakes should be seen with the uproars? And people say, well, no, earthquakes are a normal thing, but not to this magnitude. It's these things happening daily. These things are happening daily. This place is crumbling. Esau's kingdom is crumbling. What did the Lord say in Genesis? Cursed be he that curseth thee. Who did Esau curse the most? Who did Esau persecute? Jake. Who did the Lord say he's come back to save? Jacob, starting with the elect. And to put the other nations into what? Captivity. Matter of fact, let me get back to the 2 Esdras, the 9th chapter. What was that, verse 4? So going back to Esdras, chapter 9, verse 4, and it reads, Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, before you, Esdras, even from the beginning. Verse 5, it says, For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, because America had a beginning, Esau's kingdom had a beginning, right? And beginning and an end. So you had a beginning, you have an end. And it says, at the verse 5, it says, and the end is manifest. Let's go into the word manifest. Manifest. Manifestation. Going to etymology real quick. Manifest. Shit. Hold up. Manifest from the late 14th century. Clearly revealed to the eye or the understanding. Open to view or comprehension. Evidence. Palpable. Plainly apprehensible. Clear. Apparent. Evident. Proved by direct evidence. The end is manifest. The end is evident. It's evident that we're at the end of Esau's kingdom. And he can't stop it. No one can stop it. I don't give a fuck how many niggas on your side, man. This place is finito. Everybody sees it. Look around. Look around. Look what's happening in the fucking world. On this planet. You think think this shit gonna end? People just gonna, you know what? You know what? You think the small hat's gonna say, you know what? Palestine, you know what? Let's all just coexist. You know what? Jacob and Esau, let's all just No. The Lord said there should be sedition among men. The love of many shall wax cold. Everybody, man should be at variance with it. It's his household, against his family, daughter against mother, father against son. Okay, so verse 6, and it reads, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder, and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So yeah, Esau had a beginning. He had a beginning, but now it's evident you're at your end, boy. And you can't stop it. I don't give a fuck how many niggas you kill. I don't give a fuck what you can't do nothing to stop your end. The Lord said what? You cannot go past the borders that he has set. And as you continue to be more of a piece of shit, devil, you're getting closer to your end. Revelation 12:12. He comes with cruel wrath because he knows you have but a short time. He ain't gonna stop being evil. He never did stop being evil. Now it's just manifested. Now he's being exposed. Isaiah the 47th chapter. Now you're being uncovered. All your secret places. You ain't gonna be able to be deceiving and lying. Now everybody sees your internet show, your own internet exposed your asses, man. And now your people, the American people, the people around the world, now you're despised. Obadiah, the first chapter, or the only chapter. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, I'm starting verse 2, and it reads, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Matter of fact, hold on, let's read the first verse, see who it's referring to. Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. The vision of Obadiah. So this is what Obadiah saw. Thus saith the Lord God, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, concerning Edom. Edom is the so-called white man. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Rise up against who? Edom. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Talk about you, Esau. Thou art greatly despised. Hold up. Let's go into the word despise. Oh, I don't have already passed. Okay. So the word despise, we have to look down upon, scorn, disdain, treat with contempt. To despise. Okay, so yeah, so it's basically look down. And what did it say? Excuse me. And what did it say when Esau gets his power taken away completely? He said what? They shall narrowly look upon you, man. You should be the least among the heathen. You're going to be at the actual bottom. Like how Israel is now, how Jake is at the bottom now. That you're going to get that role soon enough. And that's when YAHAWASHI returns. And right now, you're greatly being despised every day. Every day, you're getting more and more greatly despised. Starting with Amalek, man. Even by his own fucking people, man. Egypt against Egypt. Say his house divided. How shall it stand? Okay, so this is Obadiah chapter 1, verse. Let me read verse 2 again. It says, behold, who is I, the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? But you know who's going to bring you down to the ground, Esau, Edom? YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Because obviously Allah's not up for the challenge. Buddha's not up for the challenge. None of these other guys up to the challenge because all their followers still follow behind your ass. But YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI got your number, man. And he's letting you do these things to run up your tab. Your sins already run up to the heavens already. And this is what you're doing to another heathen group. We're not even talking about what you did to the chosen people of the Most High. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, the children of Israel, the sons and daughters of Jacob. You got to pay for that. But that's when YAHAWASHI gonna get that fun first. Let all you heathen destroy yourselves though. Verse 4. And it reads, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And he's bringing you down as we speak. But the pride, your pride has deceived thee, but you still getting brought down. And when the Lord comes back, when the Lord cracks the, when YAHAWASHI cracks the sky, who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, you're going to understand how much you greatly despise, because the Lord said he hates you. We're not even talking about the people on the earth. You greatly despise, you're the least among the heathen. But what about when the Lord comes back and deals with you, man? You got to deal with the one true living God, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, the one that said he loved Jacob and hated Esau. And who did you oppress the most here? Jacob. Your ass is done. And you can't get around it. The end is manifest. The evil is already sown. You've already been, you're the vessel for dishonor. Matter of fact, let's jump down to verse 6 of Obadiah chapter 1. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in, and that's greatly despised among the heathen, man. Starting with America, his brainchild. Everybody hates America now. And all these other heathens they had, league what they was doing, all that, they not fuck with you that much more, Esau. Especially America, first and foremost. But what this is going to be, yo, when the end comes, the whole nation to eat them, man. Verse 8, and it says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? So this is what we're leading up to, man. Because now, look at Esau now, looking like a dumbass. Nobody takes Biden seriously. Nobody takes nothing America says seriously. Nobody takes nothing Esau says seriously, man. Because when you talk about Esau, we talk about the heads, the Amalekites. Where they at right now? Where the elites at, man? Where your appearances at? Where y'all at? Are y'all in the bunkers? I haven't seen a Rothschild. I haven't seen a Rockefeller. I haven't seen none of these make no appearances in a while. I haven't seen. I could be wrong. They could have, but I haven't seen it. I mean, I know Jacob just died. What's up? What's up? You at your end. This is prophecy. And you just letting all this shit go down here. This is all up to you. This is all your plan. But it was all YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI's plan. You don't run shit. Because if you did run shit, you wouldn't be worried. You wouldn't be running. You wouldn't go to a bunker. Oh, verse 9, and it reads, and the mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And it says, verse 10, it says, now this is why. Remember, you're oppressing Ishmael right now. And you got Esau, and you got Edomites fighting other Edomites. Russia, the Ukraine. Those are Esau versus Esau. That says how divided. How shall it stand? But here's what you're going to pay for. This is what you can't. This is what you're scared of. Obadiah 1 and 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Thou shalt be cut off forever, man. That's what's coming for you. And all you other nations, all you other heathens, you're going to be under Israel too. The true Israelite, the true children of Israel, the true children of Jacob. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the people that come from the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The ones who the Lord confirmed the law with, Jacob. The 12 tribes. The ones that are scattered across the four corners of the earth. The ones that are getting oppressed by the same very devils that are in all this madness, mainly here in America. Because the bulk of our people are in America. And this is where we got the worst ordeal. This time, under Esau's rule. And that's why the Lord gonna have, and that's why the Lord gonna have a complete riddance of these devils, man. He said the whole house of Esau should be cut off by slaughter. Matter of fact, because just to let you other nations know, because it's not just Esau, man. All you nations, man. All you nations had a part in our downfall. All you devoured us, man. Right? So, now here's something I was just reading the other day, and it was just like, it spoke volumes. So there's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Now, keep in mind, also the book of Jeremiah, 30th chapter, it speaks on Jacob's trouble. But in the process of the story, yeah, you're going to have Jacob's trouble happen in the course of all of this, but you're going to have a remnant of Jacob that's not going to experience it and not be troubled. Okay? Because he said what? The remnant he should be saved out of it. Who is the he? In Jacob's trouble, the elect. However the Lord delivers you, however he sees fit to deliver you. Okay? But you're not going to taste the lake of fire. But to you other nations that also might not experience the lake of fire and are over here in America, here's what the Lord has for you. So Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16, and it reads, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Now who devoured us? All other nations. The Lord said what? One of the curses we should be smitten by all our enemies, all you nations. Because if we're scattered amongst all the nations, that means we're getting oppressed by all the nations, man. And all the nations, they profit off of Israel. Especially here in America. Chinese food restaurants, Indians, Arabs, Esau, Ham, all you nations, man, have gotten a piece of Israel's captivity, man. So none of you are going to be exempt from the judgment. You're just not all going to be utterly destroyed like Esau, Edom. And the Lord doesn't hate you. But he did say you're nothing. Like a drop in a bucket. It says, and all thine adversaries. Remember, you other nations had us in captivity too. Don't get it twisted. We was in Egypt under the Hamites, under the Ishmaelites, under Elam, the Persians. So all you other nations, you devoured us, so you're not all going to get off scot-free. You're just not going to get it as bad as Esau is, because no other nation has a book of Obadiah set against themselves like Esau does, man. But continuing on. And all their adversaries, every one of you other nations, man, you're going to get devoured when the Lord comes back, when Yahawah sends YAHAWASHI back and delivers his people. So it said, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. They all preyed upon us, man, and not just violence, man, monetarily. First and foremost, monetarily, man. That's the main one. Because you have these other nations, they don't really have that perpetual hatred and that disdain towards Israel like Esau does. But you all took part in our downfall. You all took part of us being devoured. That's why the Lord said, all thine enemies, all thine adversaries, every one of them. And all that prey upon thee, Israel, will I give for a prey to Israel. Verse 17, it says, for I will restore health unto thee. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion whom no man seeketh after. When you go into the blue letter and you go into the NLT, it said that no one cares for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. What was that? Oh shit. What was that? Fuck. What was that? Verse 18? Okay, verse 17. Real quick. And oops, no, NLT. NLT. NLT, Jeremiah 30 and 17. So you go into NLT of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 17, it reads, I will give you back your health and heal your wounds, says the Lord. For you are called an outcast, Jerusalem. And what Jerusalem? A people before a place, the nation of Israel, the children of Israel, for whom no one cares. For whom no one cares. So no one cares about our no one cared about our slavery. You didn't see these other nations in uproars when Esau brought our black asses over here, so-called black asses, Native Americans, Hispanics. They didn't care. All this protesting that they're doing for the Palestinians, that's been more than we ever got from the world. Oh, and fuck a BLM. But we don't need that because we got the one true living God that's gonna plead our cause, man. We don't need your help. So going back to Jeremiah 30 and 18, it reads, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents and have mercy on his dwelling places." What? That's us. And he's gonna give us that land back. Where happened where all this shit started from that war with October 7th. Our land. Our land. Remember that, Amalek, that's our land, and we're gonna get it back. You shall be rooted out. That is not your land. You are not the chosen. But you are chosen for something. You're chosen for the Lord's hatred. The dwelling place. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner of. Because remember, Israel got that land got to be destroyed real quick. Because once it's built back up, it's never going to be destroyed again. And everything built is going to stay where it's at. You build a house in Israel, it's going to stay there. It ain't going to be all this reconstruction and, oh, there's got to be, the foundation is bad and this it's not up to code building. No. Once something is built in our kingdom, it's going to stand. An immovable kingdom. That's another thing with Esau's kingdom. You got buildings that eventually get torn down. They rusted out. They're not kept up after because they built like shit for one. But our kingdom is going to be immovable. What it says, thus saith verse 18 of Jeremiah 30 says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof." What? Verse 19, it says, "And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small." But the Lord said, well, I should make these small among the heathen, Esau, Edom. Nobody gives a fuck about you Amalekites. You're not out here but you're not out here just numerous of you. And you're at war right now. That's a red flag already. The Lord said what? When the true children of Israel went back into the land, the nations shall learn war no more. Everybody's getting more and more in tune with war because now that you're ruling. That's what the scripture said. Okay, but it said they shall not be small. We're going to be fruitful and multiply. That's going to be in the kingdom. They talk about, oh, it's not going to be what? We're going to be plenty of sexing, man, and in righteousness, man. Ain't going to be no more adultery amongst Israel. Every man going to have his wives, and they're going to just have that one husband. As the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM shall set it up from jump, from the beginning. That's what the Lord said. I shall set up as in the days of old, how it's supposed to be from jump, as in the days of Eden. Before it went left. How the Lord planned it from the jump, from the beginning. This ain't going to be nothing new, but it's going to seem new because all this wickedness has been through the earth. But soon, as time goes on, once YAHAWASHI is back on the earth and Israel's back in the power seat, that's what's going to be, everybody going to get used to. You know how like things happen, you get used to it? Well, everybody's going to get used to the nation of Israel, the children of Jacob ruling, the true children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the people of the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the power line. That's the bloodline of the sons of God. Oh, verse 20 of Jeremiah chapter 30, and it reads, "Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me. And I will punish all that oppress them." Who oppressed us the most? Esau. But all you nations oppress us. And not just because you, nah. Oppression is oppression. Man, let's go into the word oppression. What does that mean? Oh, let's see what they got for oppress. So we got oppressed from the late 14th century. It means to press unduly upon or against, overburden, weigh down. Also figuratively, overwhelm, overpower. Figuratively, overwhelm, overpower. How do you overwhelm, overpower us, man? Through the financial gain, the monetary system. These other nations, Elam, you own all these hotels, all these liquor, man, yo, you all wrapped up in the oppression of Israel, the children of Israel, man. So you all gonna get punished, man. This applies to all of you. So the Lord said, and I will punish all that oppress them. So all you other nations. Verse 21, and it says, and their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engaged his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord? Who is going to be that? His son, YAHAWASHI. He's the one that's bringing us back to the good graces of the Heavenly Father for that sacrifice he did on the tree. That's why Yahawah BAHASHAM deserves all the praise. That's why YAHAWASHI is so important. Through him, we were through him. What did the Lord say? Redemption is the word. I forget what it said in Colossians. I think the word redemption, but it says through his blood we were redeemed back to our God. That's why YAHAWASHI said to John, what? I'm the first and the last. I was the first to have it, first to lose it, first to get it back. And now he got it back. And now he's with the Father. And that's also Jacob, Israel, because those are the only ones, that's the only people that's created that's close to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah. Remember, the Lord said, what? I made you a peculiar people unto a peculiar treasure unto myself, the book of Exodus, the 19th chapter. He was talking to the children of Israel. Verse 22, and it reads, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your God. So how is everybody going to be saved? If the Lord said, well, I will punish all those that oppress them. That's the other nations. Verse 23, and it reads, behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. Upon the head of who? Esau, Edom, and you other nations, man, because y'all wicked too. But the house of the wicked, who the Lord actually has as the son of the wicked, the son of perdition, is you Edomites, man. And your day of reckoning is coming. It's only, as each day goes on, as each day passes, we're just getting closer to that great day of the Lord's return. Because boom, what the brother say, days gonna go on. Days gonna go on. Days gonna go on. And then boom, damn, it's the day of the Lord. That day approacheth quickly. The day is near. That great day is near. It is near. Okay, and I'm ending off with this. So Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 24, and it reads, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intent of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. In the latter days, which we're in right now, the latter days of Esau's kingdom, the latter days of Jacob's captivity, the latter days of any heathen having any rulership over Israel, the children of Israel. That's the latter days. The latter days of Jacob's captivity Jacob's captivity is coming to an end as the days goes on. Matter of fact, real quick. 6 and 9. Oops. So we're gonna go to the book of Esdras, chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. The whole chapter goes, I'm gonna start at verse 8. So it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Verse 9. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna start verse 7. And it reads, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? Because this is Esdras talking to the angel, I believe. Read that again, man. He said, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? The end of the first what? That's Esau's kingdom. Verse 8, and it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob was born, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob the beginning of it that followeth. We're at the end of Esau's world. That cuts John 3:16, because what world are you talking about then? Because the Lord said, well, for Esau the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. The next world, the next kingdom, the next age, the world without end. Remember, that's what the Lord said, world without end. Esau's world has an end and it's approaching. But our kingdom under YAHAWASHI has no end. That's why I said world without end, an everlasting kingdom. From generation to generation, the generation not going to stop. The Lord said, what? The earth shall abide forever. But in due time, it's going to be ruled righteously. Under who? YAHAWASHI, and then the children of Israel, starting with the elect. Yeah, man. So, hey. There you have it, man. That's it. That's it. I don't know, to the people that watch Power, I don't know if people remember, it's kind of taking it far back. When the one Greg Knox, the one that Ghost went to jail for wrongly, falsely accused for killing. Before he died, he said when he thought he had all his facts together, he said, no, actually he wasn't talking to him. He was talking to his mentor or whatever, that Barely Markham, whatever fuck his name was, the guy that Tommy killed. Anyway, long story short, he said what? He said, that's everything. That's everything. I got everything. The prophecy has everything. Everything is there. It's all there. If you want to know what's happening, it's all there. Our slavery, Esau's rule, so-called white man's rule, the hatred, how these nations get in the position that they're in, is all in the scriptures, man. From the beginning to the end. And the Lord said, well, I declared the end from the beginning, man. And now, Esau, you're at your end. So just take that. But you can't, because why? The spirit in you is not upright. You're a piece of shit. Thus saith Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi. And Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi got your number, and he's coming back to judge the whole house of Edom and cut them off, man. So, hey, with that, so, hopefully this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Kakadash. Double honor to the positive Israel, a.k.a. the positive great millstone. And peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.